It's a disgrace here. There should be an investigation. This is what's wrong with boxing. This is what chases our great fans away from this great sport.
How you doing, everyone? My name is Ryan and this is Ade, and welcome back to another edition of Box Talk. It's time for This Week in Boxing, and unfortunately we had no fights this weekend.
Are we still calling it This Week in Boxing?
It's This Week in Boxing.
It's definitely This Week in Boxing.
Yes, it is. Oh, what, are people trying to steal the show?
No, stop.
Just people trying to steal the show, yes.
Just put it out there. Just put it out there. Might have to do the name change soon.
Yeah. The only fight we were going to have this week was the fight between me and Ade ducked out.
So 1 second. Did you see the predictions?
People, one or two gave you a little chance.
Gave me a little chance?
Give you a little chance.
I think most people had me.
No way, come on.
Most people had me
winning.
winning.
The comments are there, bro. The comments are there.
Most people had me winning. A couple of them thought, yeah, Ryan's reach and a bit of speed. Please.
Bro, a bit of speed.
Yeah, they knew power.
A bit of speed, power.
Come on, power.
Come on, Ade. Come on, Ade. Where were you yesterday?
I was ill.
How was I supposed to film?
I was ill.
You been running, man?
Nah, I ain't been running. We got a gym, man. I'm trying to get my game back on.
You're going gym to train for me?
No.
Alright then, let's start. Let's start with...
I think we should jump right in on the Amir Khan thing, personally.
Amir Khan, Mayweather.
I think we should just jump straight in on it. Might as well just get the elephant out of the room.
On Twitter, huge this week, blew up everywhere. Amir Khan said Mayweather hurts his legacy by not fighting me.
Yes.
Amir Khan got a lot of stick. Everyone jumped in it straight away and asked how for an explanation. And the explanation Amir Khan provided in his interview didn't really cut it.
I didn't see that. What did he say? I didn't actually see it.
No, just in the same interview, just didn't really cut it.
Okay.
Like, why did it hurt his legacy? He's ducking him, he's ducking me, he's ducking me, he's ducking me. A lot of people saying that the exact same thing he's saying about Mayweather is 10 times worse related to him and Kell Brook.
Say that again?
The things he's saying about Mayweather, people are saying is worse because he's ducking Kell Brook in a worse way.
Okay, yeah.
What do you think?
It's actually, honestly, it's a statement that it's laughable.
Yeah.
It's laughable. I don't know if sometimes they have PR to help them send out tweets or what, but if they do, it was a PR disaster. Because, look, Amir Khan's a good boxer. And a lot of people said his style gives Mayweather a problem. We've said it on the show. Doesn't mean he can beat Mayweather. That kind of style, that kind of number of punches, pace, it could give Mayweather a problem. Not like Mayweather's not seen pace before, but as Mayweather gets older, gets slowing down, you know, he takes minutes off in rounds. But Mayweather's legacy, and look, we've criticised Mayweather's legacy already in the show, but his legacy is so deep compared to anything Amir Khan's achieved. It's almost chalk and cheese, light and day.
Let me clarify exactly a part you said about Mayweather's legacy. Yes, we've criticised Mayweather's legacy, not because we're criticising Mayweather, it's because of his TBE status. When you're a great fighter, a Hall of Fame fighter, first ballot, got all the world titles, 11 world titles, 3, 4, 5 weight classes. Now I'm trying to say, you can't dispute how good the person is. But when you say you're the best ever, you have to be a little bit more deeper, a little more tougher on where you rank that person.
Agreed.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
So when we criticise Mayweather's legacy, not that you're criticising him as what he's done or what he's achieved, you're just criticising or looking at the actual stature of the person.
Yeah, when you get to that stage, we're comparing you to the greatest. Yeah. Because your hat clearly says you are the greatest.
Regardless where you rank him, if you rank him number 1 of all time or number 50, it's a phenomenal achievement to be even considered in that region.
Of all time.
110 years, 120 years.
You're talking over 1 million boxers.
More than a million. World champions. It's unbelievable. For Amir Khan to say that, considering Amir Khan is mostly ranked all time, where?
I'm not going there.
You get my point I'm trying to say,
Top 1,000.
I don't even know about that.
I just feel like the way Amir Khan's lobbying for this fight. Look, you're right, and I think I don't know if we said this off camera before. No, you said it while I'm filming. The way Kell Brook is calling out Amir Khan, it's almost respectfully now. It's like, come on, let's just fight Amir. Or we call him Queen Khan, doesn't it? Let's fight Queen Khan. That's it, and he's left it alone now. But the way Amir Khan is lobbying for Mayweather, it's almost bordering on desperation. Because he's been doing it for 3 years. He messed up in the Devin Alexander fight. You feel like he's not concentrating on his own fights. And I don't know how he thinks beating Algieri in what was a very close fight warrants you the Mayweather because you're the next best welterweight when you're not.
Okay, so the thing about the Amir Khan thing that I think what hurts a lot of people is that Kell Brook is there. Kelvin is a current world champion. Amir Khan said years ago, I'll fight him once he steps up, I'll fight him once he's a world champion, I'll fight him in this and that. And all these things have happened, and Khan is now point blank refusing to actually have the fight. Mayweather is in the position to say, I choose who I want to fight, you don't say this, you don't say that, so on and so on. So if you can't criticise one when you're doing exactly the same thing.
Yeah, and I don't mind Mayweather doing it. I've said this before. To me, you get to a stage in your career where you've done so much. I don't like it. Look, I want to see you. I want to see you fight your mandatories, and I want to see it done properly. But once you get to a Mayweather stage, and you're still fighting, you can pick and choose. Yeah. I think once you get to an Amir Khan stage, I don't think
you're still building.
You're still building to me. You've just entered a division. Yeah. You're not at the pick and choose stage yet. You still have to fight what's out there, and he's trying to not fight what's out there for me yet.
Amir Khan really, and I'm trying to say, forget Brady's Prescott, that was long years ago, and Prescott is no longer a world-class fighter really, but he should be looking to catch. He should be looking to catch Danny Garcia. Should be looking to catch Peterson. I'm trying to say we got work to do. You've got other welterweights out there, other pairs, UK and US that you can fight. And I'm trying to say he's not going for that route either. So it's hard. The thing with Mayweather's legacy, as you mentioned before, that I don't like when Mayweather picks and chooses. To honestly, I don't like it. I think Mayweather should always fight the best available. You're the pound for pound in the world. You've got all the belts. So you should always fight the best person available. But obviously, Mayweather's about the money. He goes for the most marketable person. So I understand that element. But I'll give him a break on this fight. And the reason why, if it is his final fight, he wants to go out on a high, on a party, on a blowout. Mostly he wants to get an easy stoppage. I could understand that for a guy that's going to be 49-0, one of the greatest fighters of all time. You want to go out on an explosion.
It's weird though, because I think he will blow Amir Khan out. I think he'll blow him out pretty easily as well.
I don't think so. I don't think he'll blow him out.
I think his timing would be so easy on Amir Khan, it would be frightening. I think his timing would just catch him quite easily. What else would Algieri catch him? If that was Mayweather's timing, he'd finish me.
The difference with Algieri, Algieri's much bigger, much more range. Yeah,
not naturally bigger.
No, I'm talking stature. He was taller, he was wider, and I'm trying to say he fought a style going forward as well. Mayweather kind of fights not really forward, he kind of stays in the same position, kind of. You know what I mean?
I know you said Amir Khan gives Mayweather problems, but it's another video. I feel like
I think Amir Khan gives Mayweather problems in a sense, whereas, like I said, the speed element, the youth element, the work rate element. But like you said, Mayweather's right hand is laser. Amir Khan doesn't have the best recovery. You know what I mean? So if Mayweather tags him and gets him out, tags him a few times, you could see a stoppage. But I don't think it's a walk in the park. So I've got some more Mayweather news right now, actually. WBO is going to strip Mayweather most probably tomorrow of his belt. Yes. They gave him a deadline. Mayweather says he's going to show the belts. They gave him a deadline. He didn't fit the deadline on Friday. Yeah. He hasn't paid the sanctioning fee, which was $200,000.
Obviously broke. Yeah. No, he's obviously short of money at the moment. Obviously a bit short of cash.
Did you see? Sorry, was it the Forbes Sports list this week? Yeah. Mayweather was the highest grossing athlete.
Entertainment.
In entertainment, entertainment with Pacquiao second. Yeah. All from obviously the big fight.
Crazy.
Yeah. But now they're gonna strip him and make Timothy Bradley the full champion. Okay. That's going to their board, and they're also going to meet tomorrow. Okay. I think it's a good thing. So that I don't agree with stripping any one of their belts, because if you've earned them and you won them, that's fair. But if you ain't paid the fees and you've got rules and regulations, at least they're sticking to them. Because most times, sanctioning bodies bend the rules for Mayweather. Mayweather doesn't really do his mandatories, he holds belts for years and years and don't defend them. I think it's fair that at least one sanctioning body is going to stick to their guns and say, guess what, this is our rules, you got to stick to them, mate.
You know what, yes and no. What I don't like is strip Mayweather for not fighting his mandatories, strip him. Don't strip him for not paying sanctioning fees. You're not stripping him for me for the right reasons. You should be stripping Mayweather saying, you've not fought a mandatory for how many fights? Yeah. Give us that belt back. You're stripping him because he's not said, here guys, here's a wad of cash. Yeah. Let's keep it moving. That's what I don't like. I want to see you strip because you've not done what you're supposed to do. I don't want to see you strip because you've not paid your sanctioning fees. Their sanctioning fees seem to be whatever they really want. What is it, part of the purse? Where does the figure 200,000 come from?
Last bit on Mayweather news, and this is not really Mayweather news, but I'm going to give a shout out to Nicholas Helden. He sent me this article from the Sweet Science, and the writer on the Sweet Science said that should people be calling for Roy Jones to have a better legacy than Floyd Mayweather? It was a really good article, and basically he was saying, look who Roy Jones fought when he fought them, i.e. the James Tonys, i.e. Hopkins, obviously jumping up to the heavyweight to fight John Ruiz, and the risk he took. Yes, he had some soft fights in between, but look who he fought. Virgil Hill. Look all the guys he's fought, everything he should have done. And he said, just remember, before Roy Jones lost, where was Roy Jones ranked? And if you remember correctly, you remember, everyone thought Roy Jones was the best fighter ever. People were saying he would have beat Robinson, people were saying he could have beat Ali. There was just ridiculous statements of how great Roy was. Roy was like untouchable, more untouchable than Floyd Mayweather. Roy had, okay, maybe it was faster because he's smaller, but I've never seen hand speed on a fighter like Roy Jones. He had one punch power at either hand, couldn't touch him. What do you think?
I'm a big Roy Jones fan.
But take it back though to when Roy was Roy, not now.
Okay. I'm a big Roy Jones fan, but again, afterthought's easy. At the time, like Ryan says, at the time he was Superman.
Yeah, Superman. Like
that was his nickname, Superman. But you look in that division, and there was some dodging there.
Oh,
people might say Mayweather dodging. There's some dodging with Roy Jones.
Darren Mikucheski.
There's some dodging.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. You talked about a few easy fights. There was more than a few. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's my only problem with Roy Jones. Look, I think him going up to heavyweight, although it helped his legacy, hurt his body.
Yeah.
And that's the problem. He came back down, bowled himself back down to fight Tara, and we all saw what happened. He still looked like he had a six-pack, but inside the engine just simply wasn't running. And I think that's going to hurt him a lot. But it's a good argument because Mayweather's done some dodging as well.
Yeah, he has done some dodging as well.
You know what I mean? But I don't know. Let's look at Mayweather. I look at a guy that's 38, and I can't lie to you.
The way he's preserved himself is amazing.
It's unbelievable. I mean, he gets a cut, and he was like, "I got cut." Was it Cotto?
Yeah.
I mean, we're talking about Mayweather versus an Amir Khan. Amir Khan's probably come into his physical prime against a Mayweather that is probably 10 years past his prime.
Yeah.
And we still have Mayweather to beat him.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? This is a guy that's 38 years old right now, and he still looks fantastic. Walks around 3 or 4 pounds above the weight. It's so impressive. It's scary now. Honestly, it's a bit scary.
Guys, if you don't remember, some of the guys who don't remember the Roy Jones, the real Roy Jones, you need to go back, read some old articles, watch some old fights, because, like I said, the Roy Jones that I grew up with was so unbelievable.
Yeah.
I mean, the Roy Jones fans were worse than the Mayweather fans now. The Roy Jones stories about how good he is worse than Mayweather stories are right now. And obviously that one loss to Tarver, everything came tumbling down, and everyone said he's not as good as he used to be or whatever, blah blah. But the original Roy Jones was so phenomenal. It was I can't tell you what it was like.
Nah,
it was something different.
Remember, there was even talk about him fighting Tyson.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say.
And thought, we could beat Tyson.
Yeah. People say he'll beat Tyson.
He'll beat Mike Tyson. Think about that, people. People said he could go to heavyweight and beat Mike Tyson. Yeah. It's funny because there's an interview with Nigel Benn, I think after, I can't remember, it might have been after Joe McClellan or before it. And they'll say, who do you want to fight? And he said, I want to fight Roy Jones because he scares me.
Yeah,
he's like, oh, they're the kind of fight to get out for though. Yeah. He's scared. And when you see someone like Nigel Benn saying someone scares him, that's how good Roy Jones was at that stage.
Yeah, and one thing about Roy as well, he had legit one punch power. With either hand.
You see his bicep, Pete.
If he wants to get you out of there, ask Montel Griffin.
Yeah,
and I mean, he'll get you out of there quick.
Remember that thing, the interview as well, post fight. He said, "I didn't want to hurt him."
Yeah, I didn't want to hurt him. Yeah, that's what I mean. Roy Jones was something special.
Now they know. Now, back to where I am. I am redeemed. I deserve to be back.
What do you make of Eddie Hearn saying he might jump in on the purse bidding for Frank Warren?
I've got on my list as well. Cheeky.
Yeah.
Smart.
Yeah.
Aggressive.
Yeah, all three, isn't it?
Yeah.
Smart and aggressive. Explain why cheeky first.
Cheeky because you don't have no interest. You have no interest in either promoter, in either fighter.
Yeah.
Frank Warren's team and your team always seem to have these little disputes over certain things, whatever. They teeth your fighters, you teeth their fighters, so you're not on good terms with them. So it's cheeky, you know what I mean? It's trying to take the shine or something. Especially this is a big fight for Frank.
Yeah.
And for Hennessy, it's a huge fight. It's huge revenue. They do not want to lose that.
It's their biggest fight they've had for could be ever on Box Nation. They said Hay versus Chisora was the big one.
Yeah.
This passes that.
Exactly. Yeah.
This is legit. That's title fight.
That's why it's cheeky. Smart. If you could get the world heavyweight title, the legit heavyweight champion, and a British contender on a matchroom card with matchroom fighters, that is smart business. Especially when you've got the capital what matchroom have, and Sky backing them. It is smart.
Imagine what Frank Warren's thinking. Frank Warren's probably thinking,
Yeah.
I'm going to break the fucking bank for this.
Yeah.
Literally.
Seriously.
Al Heyman can outbid, but I'm not being outbid by Matchroom.
I don't think there's any amount of money you could build in this fight that makes you a loss. They wanted Fury Chisora, and if you wanted Fury Klitschko in a football stadium, 80,000 they're talking about again.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a huge statement. That's a huge number.
I don't think it does that either, by the way. I don't think either a man... Look, it's hard to say Klitschko's not a draw, because he's obviously a draw, but I don't think he's a draw for the casual fans in this country.
Yeah.
And Fury's not... Well, I don't know what Fury's been... I don't know what his biggest stadium is or event.
I'm not sure either.
Yeah, so... But he's not done... I don't think he's
like
done,
that.
Yeah, anything near that, so it's a risk. Big risk.
Same thing with Billy Joe Saunders and Andy Lee.
Yeah.
They want to do the stadium fight over here as well, and now they're saying that financially, and if it's going to Limerick, and that all these things are good ideas, and you always want to strive to go higher. No, you don't want to strive to go backwards, but you always got to be smart about it, and comes at the fundamentals. Who's going to pay the bill?
Bob Arum's suing Al Heyman.
Yeah, that's on my list as well. You've been teeth my phone.
No, sorry. What, you think you're the only one that reads boxing articles?
I am the one that reads. You're the one that watches. All right then. Yeah. Al's got problems. Al has definitely got problems. This is not the first lawsuit.
Good.
Obviously, we've got the Golden Boy lawsuit.
Yes.
We've got Golden Boy and a whole bunch of all teamed together, and that one's what was it, for 300 million.
Yes.
Aaron,
that was crap. That one was like, I'm just suing because he's taking everyone monopoly, even though Golden Boy have been doing it for the last 15 years. Yeah. This is a legitimate one. This is real. I think they're both real, and they both hold merit in certain terms. Yeah. But like you said, I just think it's literally a baby throwing the rat at the cock. De La Hoya said previously he wants to run boxing like UFC and have all the fighters and control all the networks and blah blah blah. Al Heyman's done it and they don't like it. They're saying it's unfair, it's unsportsmanlike, or they got a backer or whatever, so and so. If it's unfair and unsportsmanlike, go get your own backer. Guess what? I'm not being bad. That okay, monopolizing a sport is never good for any sport or any industry. You know what I'm trying to say? Yeah, I understand that. But boxing was a dying sport, and now it's on national TV, and every entity is buying the PBC brand. Yeah, I'm trying to say, yeah, I guarantee you, if that was De La Hoya or Arum or Cafe Duva or Universum or Matchroom, everyone would have done it if they could. But, and I'll say this, when I think to like 10 years ago, even when Golden Boy and Top Rank, remember that was two as well, Golden Boy and Top Rank were this huge mammoth of a promoter. You still knew about Cafe Duva. Yeah. You still knew about Lou DiBella. Lou DiBella had fighters as well. Yeah. With Al Heyman right now, we are seeing a monopoly of anything else. And I think it's slightly I agree. I think it's unfair to the highest, especially when we're not getting fights either. Yeah. We're not getting fights.
Bob Arum has said multiple times that fans don't know what they want in boxing. When he does pay-per-views, what do you get? You get a main event and you get the shittest undercard known to man. Because fans will only buy the pay-per-view. True. I think that's poor on the promoter. I'm telling you, I'm undercutting you deliberately because I don't care. That is cheeky, and I'm trying to say, to fix any sport needs infrastructure. You need to build up a new style and do something and build fans. Boxing has not built no new fans because their old model was stale.
It's hard for me to argue against a promoter that's been doing it 50 years though.
No.
It's very hard for me to say to a guy, you're doing it wrong. And he was like, wait, I've been doing it 50 years at the top. No, you're right. So you must be doing something correct.
But everything you do evolves. But trust me, this lawsuit is not going to go nowhere.
I don't know. When I saw Al Heyman's name on that check to Julio Cesar Chavez, he's not supposed to be paying them checks.
He's not supposed to be paying them checks. That is crafty. No, because obviously if you're not a promoter, the promoter pays his fighter. You're the owner. Yeah. So yes, it is crafty. You know what I'm trying to say. But then De La Hoya meet Pacquiao and
that was for Farah, you know. That fight, that check. Did you see the money on that check? No. 1.175 million. He's getting paid. Yeah. Chavez. He's getting paid.
Do you remember when De La Hoya met Pacquiao at an airport before he went to re-sign with Aaron Cash? With back for cash. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. These guys are acting like they don't do this stuff, and I'm trying to say they always do it. And I'm trying to say, and there were rumors before about bloody Don King and bloody Aaron breaking the Ali Act with fighters and stuff like that. You know what I mean? But like I said, it's not brought to the forefront. Frampton's fight against on PBC is live on ITV. Yeah, that's great. Again, that tells me something that Barry McGuigan and Frampton have something special.
You know what Barry McGuigan and Frampton have? We're going to go into the Scott Quigg and Eddie Hearn. They have a plan. Yeah. That's what they do. They have a plan. And I feel like the other guys don't have a plan. Yeah. And I think that's what I like about Frampton. We all thought that, he's running away from ITV, so he's gone to BBC. Well, obviously not. No. So we kind of backtracked it. We have to backtrack a little bit as well. And I feel like there's a master plan behind it, and I think they're doing it very well. They got a small knit team. So McGuigan, there's Shane, there's Frampton, maybe there's other people around it, but that seems to be it. Yeah. Sometimes that works, and I feel like they've got a plan.
No, definitely got a plan. And another thing as well, it told me that the numbers they had in their first fight against Avalos was very good numbers.
Decent numbers.
For ITV to stick with it, ITV ain't stuck with boxing for years.
Yeah.
For them to say, oh yeah, let's do it again with this one fighter, and again prime time, I think it's like 9 o'clock.
9 o'clock. So he's getting prime time US TV coverage. I think that goes on like 4 or 5 o'clock. So that's prime time in there, and he's getting prime time here.
Yeah.
He ain't going away anywhere.
Oh, so we're gonna touch on
Quig Martinez.
Quig Martinez as well. But that now has just tipped the playing field.
Oh,
when
big time.
When
a year and a half ago, this was a 50-50 fight.
Yeah.
In terms of money and in terms of fight.
Yeah.
Right now, it's gone completely the other way.
Yeah. When we spoke to Barry Hearn, and Barry Hearn said, "Oh, it's 50-50 fight," and gave us the terms of it. I don't know if it was that on camera or off camera.
Yeah.
It made perfect sense to me and you. We said, "All right, then that's understandable." And then when the offer came out, we thought, "Okay, then." But Barry McGuigan said, "Nah." Because Barry McGuigan knew what he really had, and that's something we didn't know either.
Yeah.
And this just shows it.
Yeah, Barry Hearn did say like, oh, Sky can try to compete with ITV, Sky will blow ITV away.
Yeah.
And we said, fair enough, because Sky's money is big in boxing right now, and ITV don't chuck much money at sport anymore.
Yeah.
He didn't figure in ITV plus Al Heyman BBC versus Sky.
Yeah.
So that's a different competition altogether.
Yeah.
And that one, Sky doesn't blow away.
And another thing as well that I don't think no one knew until a few weeks ago is that 40 million that Al has. Yeah, that 40 million kills every boxing budget known to man. Go get 3 or 4 boxing budgets to stick together.
You haven't hit that.
You don't hit that. No, I mean,
you're not hitting that.
so like, yeah, it's a different ball game now for sure.
And around that weight division is Mars fighting Santa Cruz.
Yeah,
Abner Mars fighting Santa Cruz finally.
I swear, bruv, your teeth on my phone, bruv. I'm about to say that next.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
Good minds think alike. Good minds think alike. I've been doing the show 2 years nearly. Good minds think alike.
Good mind, great mind. Yeah.
Guys, leave your vote. Good mind or great mind. Leave your vote. Cast your vote now.
Here we go. Yeah. You'd be happy with that, though.
But Abner Mars, Santa Cruz.
Yeah.
Yes,
You
I
hate
am.
Santa Cruz.
Don't like him.
Yeah. Is it?
Abner Mars is kind of a bit. Did Nicholas Waters smoke him?
No. Johnny Gonzalez.
Oh yeah, that's it. Yeah. But it's about time Santa Cruz steps up.
Yeah.
It's about bloody time, and that's a good fight.
I think
What weight's it at?
Can't remember.
Check.
I swear Santa Cruz is going up.
He's gone up.
Yeah.
So I wonder if it's at lightweight.
Abner Mares,
Yeah.
I believe he was going to be a pound for pounder.
Yes.
He got stopped by Johnny Gonzalez first round. Good stoppage, first stoppage legit. He
Had
got
to be,
caught.
yeah.
But
Which can happen, by the way.
yeah, it can happen.
Yeah.
This whole 3, 4, 5 fight comeback. I thought, what's the point?
Yeah.
Abner Mares was already a multi-time world champion. Yeah. He lost. He got stopped in the first round. Didn't take a sustained beating. Instead of having one comeback fight and going back up, it's time to be like cruising.
Oh, Santa Cruz. Nice.
No.
Cruz.
Yeah, but you get my point. Like, he didn't step it up a little bit. I mean, so even though this is a very good fight, for Mares, I don't know if it's actually a step up or competitive fight, because Santa Cruz is still kind of like a world champion that's not fought no one.
Yeah, but I think for Santa Cruz, and for Abner Mars, I think it's kind of what you just said, and I think it's what a lot of people say. Everyone thought it's going to be a pound for pounder.
Yeah.
So I think for him, it's mentally. I don't think it's anything to do with his physical tools, his boxing skills. They're still there. Anyone can get smoked in a round.
Yeah.
Carl Froch nearly got smoked in a round by George Groves. I think for him, it's like mentally.
Yeah.
I need to figure it all out again, and I think he's done that now. He's been calling that for Santa Cruz for a while. He was going to step in on short notice for Santa Cruz's last fight. He said, "I'll make the weight." He's got the fight now. He wins. It's another belt. Puts him back up there again, and I think he will win. I can't wait. I'm looking forward to that video. It's a good video.
Yeah. Martin Murray's back on the 8th of July.
Yeah, quick.
Very quick, 3-week turnaround. I think that answers a few questions we mentioned last week about where he's standing. That we said we weren't sure what's going on. Even if he does have an opponent, so we know it's going to be maybe not the best opponent again. But being active, being active, shaking off that little ring rust, just getting your flow back, feeling at the weight class while fighting at 168. I think it's a good move.
One thing about Martin Murray, and look, I like Martin. You know I'm high on Martin Murray.
Yeah.
When we've done all the middleweights, and I said he's the best at holding.
Yeah.
But he's not been on TV. He's been on Channel 5, but he's going to be a match from right now. He's going to go to all these Sky Sports. He's going to do these presentations. He's going to have media days. He's going to feel like I'm back again. Because I've been he was with them South African promoters after Ricky Hatton, and he kind of disappeared.
Yeah.
I mean, even GGG, look, it was a great fight. But that was in front of 900 people at Monte Carlo.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? 900 people. You get that more media days. So I think he's going to feel like I'm back. I liked it. I didn't take no shots.
Yeah.
The weight, I can come back down to 168. I'm happy for Martin Murray. Let's see what he does, because look, it's about making money. He's had tough fights. Probably isn't. I don't think he's made great money for any of those fights, by the way.
No, I think he made good money to take over.
Good money to take over, but yeah, I mean, I think he's looking at high six figures now.
Yeah,
and I think good luck to him.
That is good luck to him. Bernard Hopkins.
Oh man, what's going on with Bernard?
One more fight guaranteed. A significant fight, he says. I think that means super middleweight.
Who though?
I don't know. Someone mentioned the winner of Stieglitz versus Abrahams, and it's a fight he could win and get a world title at super middleweight. He said he was significant. He says it's all about legacy. I think obviously he's asked his questions at 160. He's answered all the questions at 175. It has to be 168. It has to be.
Don't like it, man. Don't like it. Don't wrong. Can you beat the winners? Look, I'd rather him for Abraham than Stieglitz, by the way. But
yeah, same man.
Yeah.
There's no need to fight at this age.
Yeah, and look, there's no like when I think of legacy, it's done. Hopkins, I mean, you've had an argument. I've said Hopkins top 15 of all time for me. Yeah. And what more? You know, I'm not going to make you top 10, Hopkins. Yeah. You're not going to get in the top 10. You know what I mean? You might go 12, 30, 40, but you're done. You're done for me. Your legacy is rubber stamped.
He lost to Kovalev, but he took no. It didn't hurt his damn. It didn't hurt his legacy at all in the loss.
Hurt him.
Yeah,
he took some punches.
The last round.
He might not have gone down the last few rounds, but those punches, a 30-year-old should be taking. Let alone a 50-year-old. Yeah. As good as your body, your tools are, you should be taking them. Everyone that's been in with Kovalev says this guy is the hardest puncher. Yeah. So Hopkins don't need to be taking that.
Yeah, let's go with this one. You're gonna like this one. Lomachenko versus Selby. Apparently, Goradovich, the manager, is the same manager for Lomachenko.
Oh, okay.
And Selby mentioned to him in the ring, I wouldn't mind, Lomachenko. Lomachenko said he doesn't want Nicholas Waters no more because Nicholas Waters doesn't have a world title.
Smart.
No. I don't think it's smart. It's a fair point. If you're at that weight class, you want to unify the weight class, and the guy that had the belt has gone up and vacated the belt.
What he's going to do? Unify it in 4 fights? Bloody hell.
Yeah. So he's saying they're going to call out for Selby.
Let me tell you now.
If that fight happens, who do you think wins? Cause I know you like Selby a lot.
I like Selby.
And you know Selby's slick, and he doesn't get touched a lot.
Selby's slick. He's beautiful. I like him. I like his ring craft. Lomachenko is a fucking monster.
Yeah.
It's that simple. Lomachenko is a fucking monster, and I don't want Eddie Hearn don't want none of that yet. I'll tell you now, bruv. Selby as a boxer will fight any boxer. No,
when I saw that, I was like, oh man, that's a wicked fight. That sat there for about 2 minutes. I was like, wait a minute. I thought Lomachenko's gonna. That's a fight.
I don't think we've seen Selby at his best, but I don't think we've seen Lomachenko at his best either.
No, I agree. We've said it before. Selby's got gears. It's funny that I feel we've got in that fight we've got a great offensive fighter with a good defense. Yeah. But he also fighting a guy with a great defense with a good offense. In a sense, whereas Selby slip, counter punch, slip, combination, slip. Where Lomachenko is just kind of like aggressive but boxing. Yeah,
I've seen Selby's 2 best performances against Joe Branca, a come forward fighter, and Goradovich, a come forward fighter. Yeah, they came forward head first. Yeah, we're talking Lomachenko. You're talking he's seen every style. Yeah, I mean Selby's style, yes, is awkward. I get it, and I think his style's fantastic. It's really good. It's pleasing to the eye as well. Yeah. But we're talking about Lomachenko. We're talking about the number one,
most amateur. Probably one of the greatest amateurs ever.
What was it? Yeah. Was it something like 397 and 1?
Well, something like that. Yeah. Nah. I mean, a guy that won his world title in his 2nd or 3rd fight. You know what I mean? It's like it's not normal. Like that's elite level talent.
I don't think it's gonna happen in that fight. I don't think it will actually ever happen.
It was a great fight. If it does happen.
Great fight. I just think Eddie Hearn don't really want that yet. You want to build Selby up, rightly so. Yeah. And Bahrain will take it with Top Rank. I think they'll be confident that they can get the result and a title, but I don't think they'll take it.
I tell you what, I would have said Bahrain would have been confident in taking it, but they had so much high hopes on Zhu Shimin as well. Yeah. Another Olympian, another great amateur, and he got finished.
What do you think, guys? Lee Selby, IBF champion against Lomachenko. What belts he got? WBC? No. Lomachenko. What belts he got?
Don't know, mate. IBF maybe?
No, Lee Selby's got IBF.
IBF.
WBO.
WBO.
Yeah, it's WBO.
Nicholas Walters got a
He was Lido. WBO.
WBO, yeah. Right. Who wins? Now.
Okay. GGG.
Yes.
He done an interview with some UK website.
Yeah.
And apparently the website misquoted him or put some quotes in there which GG did not say.
Okay.
And obviously GGB and his team have been disputing this interview.
Yeah.
But in the same week, Froch does a tweet saying, "Too big, too strong for GGG." The UK interview from GGG, Froch sees that the tweet. Is that possible? Down the line, is Froch gonna come back for this fight?
No, he's not. Froch ain't coming back at all, I believe. We've touched on it before. If you're out of the ring with no injuries, if you're out of the ring with no manager disputes, no promotional disputes, you're just out of the ring.
Yeah.
We're talking, he's been out of the ring now, 14 months? About that?
Yeah.
So 14 months. So you're talking about, say for example, the fight was announced today.
Yeah.
So he ain't been fighting until... You're talking about the ring 18, 19 months.
Yeah.
For a guy that age,
yeah.
It's not going to happen again. I feel sorry for GGG. Like real. Because he's obviously he's trying to be aggressive now the way he speaks and say, I want these fights, I want that fight. And now it's almost become a case of he shouldn't be talking when he should be.
Yeah, a lot of fight fans don't like GGG, it seems like.
Yeah.
And they say, oh, he needs to fight. But the guys won't fight him.
Yeah.
I mean, if people won't fight you, what can you really do?
Honestly, I have no idea what
Seriously.
Yeah.
I'm talking about Carl Froch though. Did you see that interview Carl Froch done with Radio Raheem? No, sorry, Calzaghe done with Radio Raheem.
I did.
And Calzaghe said the street fight wouldn't last too long.
Yeah. What I like, because Froch done an interview, I think with IFL TV, said, I want a straightener with him. And I think he was referring to a kind of, if you like, behind closed doors. Look, Calzaghe in the ring, I think styles make fights beats Froch. Yeah. Froch in a road fight, man to man, pick up anything that's around you, last an hour.
You're gonna have to kill him.
I'm with Froch.
Yeah, you're gonna have to lay him down.
You're gonna have to lay him down and
put him out completely.
You have to bring a Mac 10. You know, you might have to bring a Mac 10 to the show because you're not beating Froch fist to fist in a car parking fight. It's not happening. Yeah. Who wins if they fight? Who do you think your money's on if they fight legitimately in their peak? What's Calzaghe's peak?
Calzaghe's peak.
Kessler?
Yeah.
Lacey?
Yeah.
Froch? Bute? Who wins then?
Okay. I'll go with Calzaghe to win the fight, but it ain't no walk in the park at all. Froch is an animal and a beast to deal with. The difference in this fight, I think, is versatility. Whereas they both come on strong late after 8-9 rounds, but before they reach 8-9 rounds, Calzaghe would have shown more already.
And we've already got that.
Yeah,
the gap would have been big, in terms of points.
I tell you what, Froch is not a one-dimensional fighter.
Yeah.
Froch's got great skills and can do loads of different things, but Froch has one preferred method of fighting,
which is
his rough and tumble style. So Froch's got that one style, but he's got other styles that are good. You know what I mean? Calzaghe has like 4 or 5 styles that are all equal to each other.
Yeah. Who wins, guys? Joe Calzaghe's best. So Kessler, Jeff Lacey against Froch best, which is probably Bute Abraham. Who wins that fight?
Yeah.
Good fight.
Alright then, last one. You seen the preview for the new Creed movie?
I have seen. I watched the trailer. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Didn't like it.
You didn't like it?
Didn't like the trailer. No. I'll be honest with you. I'm not. Nah. Didn't make sense. Even look, I'm a film buff.
That's what you think.
What, Spencer?
No, someone said something about the age.
Yeah, Spencer as well said it.
Yeah,
Spencer's away. So how old should Creed be? Like 40? Yeah. He should be like 40 really. Why is he looking like this hot looking boy at 28?
Yeah.
He's like 40. But in terms of a trailer, it's not bad. It's not bad.
I thought it looked alright. As I thought, what I liked about it is that...
What does the Benny?
Yeah, Benny looked serious in there.
Benny looked like a mean man.
Yeah.
He must have come to the ring like Tom Poe.
Yeah. Tom Poe from Kickboxer. Yeah. No, what I did like about the film though, the trailer, is that I was assuming Creed was going to be a Rocky film, and it was more Rocky and Creed.
I agree.
It seemed more like Rocky comes into it at the end. Like out of the 2-minute trailer, he was only in it for like 30 seconds.
Yeah, it's almost like he's an afterthought.
Exactly. It's a separate entity. It's not part of the same thing.
Like a decent-ish film. It doesn't look anywhere as good as Southpaw.
No, Southpaw looks real.
Southpaw looks like real because you got Jake Gyllenhaal as a real actor.
If we're lucky, no, that guy, the guy playing Creed is a good actor as well.
Yeah, Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah, but he's not a bad actor really well. But if we're lucky for boxing fans, we got Southpaw in September.
Yeah.
And then Creed in November. So
it's coming out in November.
Yeah.
Why?
Most of them want to touch with Southpaw.
Don't blame them.
Yeah, most of
Southpaw would eat them.
Southpaw
alive.
Southpaw looks like Raging Bull type, like real.
Yeah. Jake Gyllenhaal don't muck about, does he?
Nah.
If it's in a film, you know it's a serious film. Anything else?
That's it for me.
Is there any fights next week?
Yeah, there is
Loads of fights. I'm talking like
next week.
Terry Flanagan.
Yeah, Flanagan next week.
For the WBO, I think lightweight title, yes.
Yeah, Paul Butler's fighting.
Yeah.
Keith Thurman's fighting. Calzaghe.
Yes.
And who's on the undercard of that? It's a PBC card, so it'll be a decent undercard as well. Next Saturday, guys, so check your TV schedule for Fox Station and Sky for
the PBC stuff.
PBC stuff. Yeah, people for Thurman versus Calzaghe, Paul Butler and Terry Flanagan all fighting, so not a bad weekend for fights.
Not a bad weekend at all. There you go, guys. So there were fights this week, but there's fights every week, but no marquee fights, so to speak. So if you are going to say, guys, you haven't said we knew there were fights, but not fights that I dare say I don't want to be rude, worth talking about.
Fights I didn't need breaking down.
Fights, and there you go. Yeah, because we all knew the results. Anyway, this week in boxing's happened. As Ryan said, there is a big show on the 11th of July in America and over these shows as well. Terry Flanagan's the one really. He's not been spoken about a lot. We're trying to get a video out from him if we can. Yeah. Just kind of give you guys a rundown. But yeah, thanks for tuning in again. Remember, subscribe, Instagram, tweet. We're supposed to do a competition for these shirts.
Yeah. The guys, merchandise, I know loads of guys ask for t-shirts and hoodies and everything. They're at the printers now. So hopefully, midweekish, look out for a big tweet saying could go and find them, and we're trying to get the prices down to something nice. Yeah, prices down, and we're gonna give a few away, some t-shirts, some prizes. So random stuff like how many press ups can Ryan do? In a minute. Oh, okay, that's a good one. And how many pull ups can I do? My record was quite impressive previously, but I haven't tested it for a while. Yeah, we're getting old now. Yeah. So this was about 2 years ago. Those numbers are good. Right now we've got shoulder injuries, back injuries. What's what we can do? Hey, let me float my boat a little bit. But a few years ago, maybe 4 years ago, at the UFC show, I came with second or third. I done quite a high number. Quite a high number in a minute. Yeah, in a minute, and that was against everyone. There you go. So we're gonna get that out for you guys. So we'll watch the tweets and we'll let you know when the prizes and the prices, everything. Yeah.